contact came upon Hartley, and he is now getting back up to his knees, and now standing up and walking off. Well, the way he was laying there, that did not look good. It was very, very
unnecessary roughness against the Cardinals. Smart roll, they shut it down.
Regather his thoughts and wits that time, but will come off to the sideline for at least one play. They'll march the penalty all the way up to the 46-yard line, and it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Royals. 22-14. Thorp leads it here by 8. Played almost a minute and a half here in quarter number 3. Quarterbacking for the Royals now, Jack Clott, 5'10", 140-pound freshman. Will have to come in for one play. Might see something as simple as a turn handoff and dive, eh? Let's see what he does. So under center he turns, and he gets pounded to the ground by Isaac Sumas. He just broke through the offensive front, grabbed them and slammed them to the turf, and Thorp says, your turn. Hartley comes back on that with keeper. Short loss on the play, brings up 2nd down. Ball now, a loss of about a half a yard. Backside of the football resting at the Assumption 45-yard line. Now Hartley back under center. He gets smoked again by Sumas as he is met. As he turned around, the 43-yard line, took him to the 42-yard line. Lots of a couple things up 3rd down. Somebody's going to have to find an answer for Isaac Sumas, 6'6", 186-pound senior. He's a big wideout. He's a big defensive end as well. He ends up on the left-hand side, puts one hand in the dirt. Hartley will take, he'll spin, ball's on the ground, it's being kicked around, and it's going to be covered up by the Cardinals at the Royal 36-yard line. That was one of those unfortunate couple of runs of the year. That results in a fumble, and Thorp will take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line of Assumption. With 9:17 still to go here in half number 2, quarter number 3, and an 8-point Thorp lead.
You guys can throw on your headsets anytime.
Back in the pocket. Aiden Rosemeyer takes the pocket. Long flag flying from the back judge, and Rosemeyer will take it out to the side. Gain about 8 now. That's what they're calling Assumption. So as they sort through the penalty, 7 remaining. They're marking it all the way up to the 18-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. After the run, they add on the extra penalty. 8:55, clock rolling. Quarter number 3. Wideouts left and right. 2 in the slot, 1 in motion. That's right. They'll flip it back on the left-hand side. That's Rocco, who is injured a little bit in the first half. Looks at full strength right there as he takes it from 10 all the way down to the 8, very close to the front end of the stick. And the side judge says, move those sticks. Goal to goal for the Cardinals. Just joining us, the big freshman running back, Xander Rocco, 6 foot 200 pounds. Got a little bit cleaned up as he went for a 2-point conversion with about 4:18. Did not see him the rest of the first half. He now is back out there. picks up the first goal for.
Looks like he's back at full strength.
Sumas to the top of the screen. Bottom is Kreplin. Rocco's right behind Rosemeyer. Gives it to Rocco. Rocco breaking the tackle at the 7. Down to the 5. To the 3. Just keeps those legs moving and grinding.
He is tough.
It's second from the 3-yard line.
Second and goal.
Place the ball if they're going for a 2-point conversion.
It was posted as unlisted.
Rosemeyer is all on the sideline. Have a quick talk with Coach Stokes.
Into the headsets.
Brings the playback. Now they're just up to the top of the screen. Sirichuk, 6 foot, 160-pound junior.
Because they're announcing
Puts it out to Rocco, who tries the right-hand side, puts a little juke move on, dives for the pylon, and they say, no, he stepped out first. At about...
I kind of hear you. I can hear them through my own.
About 1 yard on that carry. It'll be third and goal to go.
Picks up 30 goals.
And he did go out of bounds. The clock is stopped at the 7 mark.
They're on their heads.
Number 3.
Oh, into the mixer. Into the...
Suma splits out almost
The mixer's how we have
by
it.
the pylon on the top. And Rosemeyer keeps, goes up the middle. No signal yet. There it is. Touchdown, Cardinals. 6:57 to go here.
The YouTube channel is Lesky info.
The Thorp Cardinals now improve their
On his phone
to
the radio.
28-14. Once again, I'm assuming
Phone is
they're
just
going to go
like sitting on the table.
wait and see if that's exactly what they do. Yep, they will go for 2, try to extend this lead to 16 points. Rosemeyer stands back in his own 6.
Now that I'm
Ball is
here,
snapped low.
once there's a
Play.
stoppage in the game.
Wonder if what the Royals happened to try to
break
ball was snapped.
and then they can use our.
Those flags came out as soon as that ball was snapped.
Okay, let's. Can you send me
No,
their
I'm
number?
going to say a legal procedure. Maybe what he did was double clutch the seat.
Yeah.
Send me their number.
So they'll mark it back to the 8.
They've never given me their number, so I have no communication with them.
And we'll have to try that 2-point conversion.
Okay. I
From
didn't
the
even
8-yard
know
line.
what organization you're broadcasting to. That just looks like an advertisement. Okay. Yep.
So they break the huddle. They're going to send 3 wideouts to the top, 1 on the bottom. Rocco behind Rosemeyer. Straight back in the pocket. Throw it to the far pylon. It's a jump ball. And it is caught and won by Mr. Sumas, the 6'6", 186-pound senior. So with 6:57 to go in quarter number 3. Thorp extends their lead to 30-14. We'll take a break. You're listening to Royal Football and 1320 FHR.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design.
Nearly 500 new sports fans are born each year at Aspirus Riverview Family Birthplace. The brand new birthplace features hotel-style suites, equipped with a whirlpool tub, walk-in shower, 2 flat-screen TVs, a mini fridge, and a queen-size sleeper sofa. If you're adding to your roster soon, choose Aspirus Riverview Family Birthplace. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people. Every year, Aspirus Riverview Hospital's emergency department cares for more than 20,000 patients. The brand new ER is designed for efficiency, privacy, and comfort. It features immediate rooming, bedside triage, lab and imaging services, and Wisconsin's fastest door-to-CT time for stroke patients. Let the ER team at Aspirus Riverview Hospital care for your team. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people. Every year,
Back here at Southwood County 2000, the Cardinals have extended their lead to 30-14. And And the kickoff is end over end. It's going to come down into the hands of Cade Stotts at the 17-yard line. Starts up the middle, now comes to the near sideline. He's at the hash mark just outside the hash and at the 27-yard line. First and 10 for the He will try to recover from the fumble that they put on the ground last possession. Turned it into a touchdown. 5-play, 37-yard drive.
First and 10 on their own 28.
Get things started here. Possession number 2 for the Royals.
Like further away.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Handoff goes to Derek Matthew. He runs it across the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground.
Derek Matthew.
Goes all the way from his own 28-yard line to Thorp's 40. So 32 yards on the scamper. And it'll be a first set of downs for the Royals. Well, he just hit that seam in a hurry.
Well, yeah, we weren't watching and he hit it.
6:13 to go here. Here is the turn and the handoff to Dillman, and he's put it on the ground. This will be picked up by the Cardinals on the run. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that thing was picked up by Aiden Webster, a 5'9", 231-pound junior. And he rumbled, bumbled, and stumbled all the way down for the touchdown. As he went probably about 55 yards on the fumble recovery and return. Wow. In the last 2 minutes.
Fumble recovered by Aiden Webster. Return for a touchdown.
It has been a reversal of fortune for the Royals. Big round of applause for the Thorp Jr., Aiden Webster. Put that in your dictionary. Here's a pitch to Rocco as he's coming around the left-hand side, and he's trying to break through 2 tackles, does so, but can't get through the third. So the 2-point conversion is no good. And with 5:54 to go in quarter number 3, the lead now expands to 36-14. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Assumption Royal Football, AM 1320, WFHR.
Why wait for the first cold day to find out your furnace doesn't work? Call Comfort Air Heating Cooling Plumbing, your local Bryant dealer, for a clean and check to guarantee your system runs safely and efficiently all winter long. From heating installations to maintenance and repair, our Bryant experts do whatever it takes to make cozy and warm the new norm. And with our licensed plumbers, trust Comfort Air for your home's complete care.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
Why wait for the take chances with do-it-yourself plumbing? Call the experts at Comfort Air Heating Cooling Plumbing, more than your trusted Bryant dealer. Comfort Air also has a licensed master plumber on staff who ensures watertight service every time. Whether it's fixing a leaky faucet, repairing a broken water heater, or installing a new toilet. When you need plumbing done right, or help with your Bryant heating or cooling system, trust the team who always does whatever it takes.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
Don't take chances.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours. Whether it's a sofa, the room, or the entire home, we are here to help you bring it all together. Our knowledgeable staff awaits you at the only location in Wisconsin Rapids on West Grand Avenue next to Johnson & Sons Car Dealership, and also located on Post Road in Plover. Hi, this is...
Here's the kickoff, picked up by Cade Stotts. He runs it straight up the middle of the field, crosses the 20, the 30, and brought down at the 32-yard line.
After the return.
They'll say the 33. So the Royals will start there. And it'll be a 1st and 10 now for the Royals. Their own 33-yard line. Back to throw is Hartley as he scrambles to his left under some duress and brought down in the backfield by Riley Rather. And he's going to be sacked back at the 29-yard line. Going to be a loss of 4 on the play. Hartley loses 4, 2nd down. And the ball back at the 29-yard line of Assumption. Been all Thorp here in half number 2. Shaw comes to the bottom of the set, right side of the offensive formation. Hartley tucks it under center. Takes, fakes, keeps, and gets met at the line of scrimmage, maybe even loses a yard. Back to the 28. Well, Thorpe made some adjustments at halftime.
They sure did. They have stepped it up.
And Coach Sullivan says, you know what? We may have to take a little bit of a timeout here. Give us a chance to talk a little bit of Packers and Badgers. Packers last night, of course. Get that big win on the road. I don't know how many people gave the Packers a whole lot of chance of winning that ball game, but
not too many.
Yeah.
No, their defense looked very impressive.
Yeah. Nice W.
Yep.
10-3 over the Bears. Kind of ironic that Amos makes the pick in the end zone, a former Bear.
Yeah.
And, not much offensively for either team, just enough for the Packers to get the W. A couple of big plays on that drive in quarter number 2, and that was about it.
Yep. Kind of a preseason game that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? It just, we talked about that 2 weeks ago. You hate to be putting Aaron Rodgers out there in preseason to have him go down, like Jordy Nelson did a couple years ago, and then you really can kiss your season goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
So you might suffer through a little bit of offensive woes the first couple of games, but if he's upright, that's all that matters.
That's right.
And of course, the Badgers got themselves a nice win since we've last talked.
Very nice, and hope to continue tomorrow.
Yep.
Should be Central Michigan.
Central Michigan.
Yep.
We will have it for you on AM 1320 starting at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. So keep it tuned, as always, to WFHR. Out of the timeout, we come. Hartley is caught again, breaking through and body slammed by Jeffrey Chokas, the 6', 213-pound senior. Last week he had 10 tackles credited to him, and we've seen him in on a couple of plays already here, and that loss goes back to the 22-yard line, loss of 6, and the Royals going to be forced to punt it away here. Here's the snap. Pressure coming. It's blocked. Picked up, and it's going to be run in for a touchdown. Jack Sirachuk with the touchdown. The block by Isaac Sumas. And the lead goes to 42-14 with 4:01 to go here in quarter number 3. So 3 touchdowns in a span of less than 3 minutes for the Cardinals. One on a fumble return, now a blocked punt. Taken in for the score by Thorpe. So Isaac Sumas on the block. And TD scored. And it's 4:01 as they go for 2. Rosemeyer takes, hands it off in the backfield. Oh, nothing doing. Royals bust that up. So we'll keep it at 42-14 as we'll step out. You're listening to Assumption Royal Football, AM 1320, WFHR.
Are you looking for the perfect part-time job? School bus driving with Lamers Bus Lines offers high hourly wages, bonuses up to $1,500, and a schedule that works around your life. Plus, driving a bus is a lot easier than you think. All buses are automatics, and Lamers teaches you everything you need to know to drive them. Drivers are needed in Wisconsin Rapids for daily routes or after-school sports and activities. To apply, call 715-421-2400 or visit golamers.com. Are you looking
the continuing adventures of Captain Collision? Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course. Of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident. And now the continuing...
Yes.
So the Thorp Cardinals have put up 28 unanswered points, and with 4:01 to go here in quarter number 3, they have now extended their lead to 42-14. So they are set to kick it away again via the leg of Riley Rather. And he approaches, and it's high, and it's short, and it's caught at the 30-yard line. Breaking through from one would-be tackler, and two, and finally 3, 4, and 5 bring down Ben Elson, 5'6", 175-pound junior for the Royals.
Still looking for the Wayne Ticket to claim the prize up at the announcer's booth. 5-3-5-9.
So the two kicking units head to their respective sidelines. The offense and defense heads out onto the field for the Royals and the Cardinals. Thorp coming in with a record of 1-1 as they were scoreless with Glenwood City through 3 quarters last week. Hard to believe watching this offense that they've only scored, 20 points coming into the ball game. Here's a screen pass out to the right-hand side. Caught out in the flat by Cade Stotts, and he takes it across the 30 to the 31 for a pickup of a couple of yards.
2nd and 9.
So it'll bring up a 2nd down and a long 8 for the Royals. Shaw goes to the top of the formation. Ball on the near hash mark. Trips behind Hartley. And he will hand it off to the first back through, and once again in the middle for the Cardinals making the tackle is Chokas. After a gain of 1 to the 32, where it brings up a 3rd down and a long 7 short 8 for Assumption.
They have tightened up the defense hard.
Definitely have.
Yes.
Hartley under center. Puts a man in motion, that's Stotts. And he is going to be corralled at the 30-yard line for a loss of 2. And it'll now bring up 4th down. And Royals will more than likely have to give it back. They'll give them the 31 forward progress, so only a loss of 1, 4th and 9. So once again on to punt is Kenny Golat, 6'1", 270-pound freshman. Last one was blocked and returned for a touchdown. Waiting for the snap. High snap. He snares it with one hand, and now he's going to run it, and he's going to be brought down at the 26-yard line. Don't know if that was designed. I don't think so, because there were gunners heading downfield, and I think once he kind of bobbled that ball, he thought he better take off with it, and turns into a situation where Thorp now gets the ball at the Royal 26-yard line. See what they can do in the final $1.58, they being the Cardinals. Ahead 42-14. Rosemeyer fakes the handoff and pitch, and now he'll hand it off to Rice as he goes around the right-hand side. And Aiden is down to the about 21-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 5 on the carry. Call it 2nd down and 5 for Thorp. Might be able to get off a couple of plays here before we come to the end of the third quarter. Clock runs, they break the huddle. Left and right are the receivers, left and right in the slots. Rocco is behind Rosemeyer. They hand it off to Rice on motion the left side this time. And there's a flag that flies as Rice takes it inside the 10 to the 5, but it's going to either be a block in the back or a hold at about the 21-yard line as that flag flew from the line judge on the near side judge. And they'll mark it once again, that little push in the back for 10 yards to the 31-yard line. So we'll try it again, this time from 10 yards further back. So instead of 2nd down and 5, it'll now be 2nd down and 15. And they start the clock up once again as we are under 60 ticks to go in this third stanza. Aiden Rosemeyer, just a freshman. Xander Rocco, just a freshman. They fake it to Rocco. They give it on a little bit of a end around to Sirichuk, and he is going to be grabbed at the 29-yard line. Brought to the turf out there. And Jared Hartley on the tackle for the Royals. He along with Kenny Golat. Pickup of a couple yards. Brings up 3rd down and 13 to go for Thorp. As they mark the ball ready for play. Very close to the point where they may not have to run a play. I didn't quite see when they put it set for play. It was right around the 25-second mark, though. And I think Thorp says, you know what, we do not have to snap it. Back judge agrees. Clock is going to run down to zeros. And we have come to the end of quarter number 3, where the Thorp Cardinals put 3 scores on the board. A 2-yard touchdown run by Aiden Rosemeyer, a 55-yard fumble return by Aiden Webster, and a blocked punt by Isaac Sumas, and brought in by Jack Sirichek, and the score reads 42-14 as we head out to quarter number 4, and we'll step out as well. You're listening to AM 1320 FHR.
Sports injuries are increasingly common for high school and college athletes, weekend warriors, and elite pros. Knees, shoulders, and elbows are complex structures. Wisconsin River Orthopedics features skilled board-certified orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists willing and able to get you back in action. They also offer in-house physical and occupational therapy, which may be all you need. For the most effective solutions for relieving pain and restoring lives right here in Wisconsin Rapids, contact WROinstitute.com or call 424-1881.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Oh, we're back here now at Southwood County 2000 as we start quarter number 4. Zaleski Sports streaming live. Watch us online or listen to us on AM 1320 WFHR. Here is the turn to Rocco as he takes it across the 20 into the 19-yard line. Gain of 10 on 3rd and 13.
Then Rocco will carry.
4th and 3. And
4th and 3.
Thorp has not attempted a PAT with the kicker, so going to go way out on a limb, Jim, and say they're going for it.
Wow, you are a risk taker.
I know. Jim Brown alongside. Trevor Zaleski doing the video work for us here tonight. Don Chesborough back in the studios. 4th and 3. Rosemeyer back in the pocket, dancing around, got time, throws it up for grabs, and it is batted down by Reed Dillman inside the end zone, just across the end zone. And 7. Don't forget,
Up on the stream.
we've got Football Friday night for you at 9:30 tonight. Travis Wilson and the gang. Always a fun show to listen to. Get you caught up on all the scores from around the state. Was going to do a little quick pop pass, and before he could get it off, he got himself popped as well in the backfield that time. Making the hit was Reed Mertens, a 5'11", 202-pound junior. Sacked all the way back at the 19-yard line for a loss of 3. It'll be 3rd and 10 now for Assumption. I was talking about it earlier today, Jim. Probably the game of the night. 3rd-ranked Fond du Lac at 2nd-ranked Kimberly.
Oh, my.
Well, I bet you there's a fan or two at that stadium.
There'll be a couple.
Yeah. That should be a whale of a ball game. They played some good ones last year, and the year before, and the year before. Handoff, bobbled, grabbed, however, on the hip by Bathke. He started running sideways as he was pulling the football up his thigh pad and hung on to it. Got out near the 29-yard line, and we've got an injured Cardinal on the field, and that's going to be very close to a first down, and he's kind of banging. He's laying on his stomach and banging the ground with his feet right now. So he is feeling the effects of the tackle there, as there was a pile up at the 29-yard line. So they're going to send the Royals over to their sideline and do the same with the Cardinals as they tend to the injured Cardinal. And when we get a number, we'll pass that along your way. Still have to remember to pick a memorable moment of the game brought to us by Rapids Awards and More. We can preserve your memorable moments with personalized glass engraving, magnetic name tags, trophies, so much more. You can give them a call also, 715-421-4010, 4010, or visit them at 1210 Pepper Avenue. That's Awards and More. I know they've always done a lot of work for us, and we've always appreciated it. So make sure you can stop on in and give them a big howdy from all of us as well. And we were talking about that earlier as well, Jim. Still a lot of golf season left, and
you bet.
Always good to stop on out at Homestead Golf Course and Country Club, and got themselves a real nice facility out there. Got the course in great shape.
Beautiful shape.
So head on out, take that little trek to the west, a couple of miles, head over the viaduct, and spin in on the right. Say hi to Dewey and Sherry and Tyler, and let's see, who else can we name? Aaron and Kyle and Joey. The whole gang. Say hi from all of us at AM 1320 WFHR. I almost hate to start naming names because then you miss somebody.
That's right, yeah.
Kenny.
Cooking staff.
Yeah. Shaylee. It might be the injured player. I almost looked. They got him up now. Was it number 50? I thought it was. I think it's Jeffrey Chokas.
It is, yes.
But he's walking off under his own power. That is wonderful to see. Now he's actually starting to jog. Like I said, he had a lot of tackles. I think it was 10 last week. He's been very active again tonight. You know what? You're watching high school, college, pro. I don't care what level you're at. You're happy to see a kid get up off the ground and run back to the sideline. It's just a game. 9:34 to go. But we still don't like the Bears. Start the clock. For all of you watching live stream, that was Jim Brown who said that. No, I'm just kidding. It's Ken Porter. 9.
Your ventriloquism is excellent.
9:20 to go. Quarterback sneaks straight up ahead. It was 4th and inches, and boy, pushing the pile. That's probably a good call every time. You're going to gain 7 yards on that. He gets all the way up to the 36-yard line. Wow. I'll tell you what, that center and guard combination really opened up a hole that time for Mr. Hartley on the quarterback sneak, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Royals.
Good to see him in the positive motion. He had 6 negative runs prior to that, positive runs. At no fault of his, but
no.
yeah.
And sometimes
do
a little scrambling.
Yep.
Shaw on the top of the screen, 8:48 to go in our ball game. Handoff, and it's going to be no gain that time on the carry for Stotts. Cade, just a freshman, 6 foot, 175 pounds. Bring up second down. They'll say no yards on that carry. Well, look to the sideline to get the call from Coach Sullivan. He's in his 8th year already.
Wow.
Boy, that time goes fast, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Except for you 8-year-olds.
That's right.
Shot to the top of the screen. Oh, we got early movement that time by Sullivan, who was on the left set, and he kind of leaned forward and couldn't stop his motion. They'll push it back 5 yards to the 31. Second down now and 15 to go for Assumption. So the clock rolls after they march it off the 5 yards and send Shaw right back to the top of the screen. 42-14, the Thorp Cardinals taking control in quarter number 3. Here's the handoff again, straight up the middle. Pounding ahead is Derek Bathke, the 5'8", 205-pound senior, as he drives it up to the about 39-yard line.
Derek Bathke with carry.
And he gets a lot of people from Thorp helping him up. So the Royals coming out of the huddle with a third down, 7 to go. Keep it. Hartley gets the first down as he drives it across the 45 on the near side to the 49-yard line. So a nice little carry that time of 10 yards for Jared Hartley, and the Royals get themselves a fresh set of downs. They've driven this all the way from their own 19, so they've covered 30 yards here.
Yep, nice drive after having some bad happenings in the third.
Yeah, just struggle a bit. Here's a handoff, left-hand side, crossing the 45-40, 35-30, 25, tripped up and rolling forward. And the carry made by Derek Bathke as he is brought down at the 18-yard line. 33 yards on that carry for Bathke. Another one of those to consider for the awards and more memorable moment of the game. Been a few for Thorp as well.
Yes, indeed.
Block punt for a touchdown.
Yep.
Fumble return for a touchdown. We might have many memorable moments, if we can remember them. And look out from behind Hartley as he is tackled at the 15-yard line. Diving for his feet is Isaac Sumas. And it'll be a gain of 3. And makes it second down and 7 to go for Assumption. We are now past the halfway point of quarter number 4. Once again, 42-14. Thorp on top. Ball will be placed on the left hash mark. Ryan Shaw will head up to the far hash mark. Other 10 offensive players for the Royals in tight. Hartley takes. Hands it straight off up the middle. Gain of maybe a yard on the quick hitter that time by Derek Bathke. They'll place it down at the 14-yard line, where it is now 3rd and 6 to go for Assumption.
Third down,
Royals are going to play next Thursday at home against Loyal. Loyal losing right now to Abbotsford. Last we heard, 28-6. Thanks to Don Chesborough, and looked like Thorp jumped a little bit early that time. Yep. Mark it off 5 yards, put it down to the 9-yard line, where it'll now be 3rd down and about 2.
I think their coach had a little talk with them. That's their 11th penalty.
Oof.
They're going to have some work on that.
Yep. One more than the Packers and Bears each had last night. 3rd down and closer to a yard, I guess. Hartley will take and
Give it to Bathke, and he breaks the barrier, gets to the 5, to the 4. First and goal to goal for the Royals.
Derek Bathke carry results in a first and goal for the Royals.
As they'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line, neatly against the 4, as we approach the 4-minute mark of our contest. Nice to punch one in here, wouldn't it?
It would. Yes, indeed.
You bet. How has it done that? They've been able to put up 19 points against Whitefish Bay Dominican. They had 20 against Oshkosh Lords Academy. Looking to get into the 20s right here if they can score on this first and goal. Back to throw now. Oh, under duress, Hartley. He is going to go down for a loss all the way back to the 16-yard line. Going to be a loss of 12. He got pressure immediately from the left side of the defense. Dylan Nicious, 5'6", 240-pound junior, busting through and busting up that play and making it second and goal from the 15-yard line. So officially a loss of 11 on the carry, or pass attempt, I guess, as we now head to 3 minutes to go. Hartley takes, hands it off to Bathke, and he's busting it back up the middle, getting the end zone. Nice run. Touchdown, Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. Boy, he would not be denied, and by he, we mean Derek Bathke. What a nice, hard run that time as he takes it up on second and goal from the 15-yard line. And with 2:56 to go in period number 4, the Royals do hit the 20-point mark. And now Alex Sullivan will come on to attempt the PAT. Fourteen plays on that drive as the snap is down, the kick is on the way, and the kick is no good. And with 2:56 to go, the scoreboard reads the Thorp Cardinals 42, the Assumption Royals 20. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to AM 1320, live stream as well, WFHR.
Nearly 500 new sports fans are born each year at Aspirus Riverview Family Birthplace. The brand new birthplace features hotel-style suites, equipped with a whirlpool tub, walk-in shower, 2 flat-screen TVs, a mini fridge, and a queen-size sleeper sofa. If you're adding to your roster soon, choose Aspirus Riverview Family Birthplace. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Wait for the first cold day to find out your furnace doesn't work. Call Comfort Air Heating Cooling Plumbing, your local Bryant dealer, for a clean and check to guarantee your system runs safely and efficiently all winter long. From heating installations to maintenance and repair, our Bryant experts do whatever it takes to make cozy and warm the new norm. And with our licensed plumbers, trust Comfort Air for your home's complete care.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
A little closer.
Okay, we'll just try moving
just
his
move
mic
it
a
around.
little bit closer to see if that works. 2:56 to go. AM 1320, WFHR, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. Give you an opportunity to witness what we do. And when you look off to the left, Jim, beautiful lights on the Rapids Water Tower. Gorgeous night here.
Beautiful.
County 2000. Yep. So all set to kick it away for the Royals. Alex Sullivan has it teed up. Puts foot to ball. A little of a knuckleball that's picked up at the 25-yard line. Straight up the middle. Big run and return this time for Logan Kreplin as he crosses midfield, and they're going to start out first and 10 in Royal territory at the 46 or 47-yard line. And once again, we've got a stoppage of play for, I believe, an injury. Or I don't see anybody down. I don't know if there's a penalty. Maybe there's a penalty on the far side. There's the flag. Yep, playing at the 43-yard line. Ball's back at the 46. That's the head linesman over there that's talking to the referee about what he saw occur. And Now 2 more officials join in on the conversation.
The only thing missing is the replay.
Well, let's take a look. Still chatting about it. Again, reminder, we got Wisconsin football for you tomorrow. Kicks off at 12:30 with our pregame show. Unsportsmanlike conduct going to be called against Thorp. So they're going to back them up from the Royal 46-yard line. And they will go back to their own 39-yard line, where they will start 1st and 10.
I wonder if somebody maybe on the bench or something crossed over the line, or got on field in the way of the ref or something.
Something went rotten, right?
Yep.
Monday, it's a Lesky Sports Show. Speaking of Trevor and company over here. That'll air for us at 10 o'clock on AM 1320 WFHR. Busy time of year. Of course, we don't have any Packers this weekend, so time to get out and enjoy the colors, huh? Rocco with the pitch back to the 35, 40. Break it back across the field, 45, midfield, 45, 30. 35 still weaving his way, 35, 30. 25, 20. Still weaving his way, 15, 10. 5. He just went the distance, folks. He just ran 175 yards and ended up covering 61. Well, he was pretty gimpy there at the end of the first half, and I'll tell you what, maybe it was the bad leg that's what's causing him to run back and forth. I don't know. What a beautiful run by the freshman. Just a freshman.
Extremely difficult to bring down. Huge young man.
Xander Rocco.
Wow.
Takes it in.
Got the perfect name, too.
Doesn't he? Whew. 61-yard touchdown, John. And once again, the 2-point conversion attempt to build the lead up to 30. Waiting for the snap. Back to throw, pop it over the middle, and it is picked off in the end zone by Ryan Shaw. That was a different quarterback that time who threw the pass for the Thorp Cardinals. That was Dylan Yeager. So the 2-point conversion no good. And with 2:29 to go in quarter number 4, Thorp increases their lead to 28 at 48-20. You're listening to AM 1320 WFHR and ZaleskiSports.com.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours. Whether it's a sofa, the room, or the entire home, we are here to help you bring it all together. Our knowledgeable staff awaits you at the only location in Wisconsin Rapids on West Grand Avenue next to Johnson & Sons Car Dealership, and also located on Post Road in Plover.
Are you looking for the perfect part-time job? School bus driving with Lamers Bus Lines offers high hourly wages, bonuses up to $1,500, and a schedule that works around your life. Plus, driving a bus is a lot easier than you think. All buses are automatics, and Lamers teaches you everything you need to know to drive them. Drivers are needed in Wisconsin Rapids for daily routes or after-school sports and activities. To apply, call 715-421-2400 or visit golamers.com. Are you looking for the...
So, with the score at 48-20 and 2:29 to go on the clock, one more kickoff provided by the Thorp Cardinals. Riley Rather kicks it, comes up short, and Royals going to try to fall on it at the 36-yard line, and fortunately were able to do so. That ball kind of bounced short and went off the foot, it looked like to me, of one of the upmen. I think that was Caden Myers, 6 foot, 160-pound senior. He's able to fall on it, and the Royals will take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. See if they switched out quarterbacks here. They still have Hartley out there. Or if they went back to Jack Klott. One's a 6 and one's an 8. We'll have to try to look close. It looks like that was Klott out there.
Yes.
Yep. So Jack Klott, 5'10", 140-pound freshman. Going to get a little PT here in the final 2 minutes. He turns and hands it off, and carry of about 3 to the 39-yard line. Nick Lieberg on the carry for the Royals. Nick is a 5'10", 180-pound former student of mine. Freshman. He'll take and put a man in motion. Klott going to keep, rolls to his left, throws and has it batted down. It's incomplete. There were 5 Cardinals in the backfield that time applying the pressure. Right now it still looks like most of the first teamers still in there defensively for the Cardinals. Clock stops at $1:33 remaining.
Third down.
And it is now third down. Ball at 39-yard line. Now they're making a few substitutions, thinking they may have the game in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Maybe about 2 plays they could have done this.
Yeah.
Todd under center. Barks the signals. Takes, turns, straight up the middle once again. And the carry is going to be very close to a first down marker.
Carry by Nick Lieberg.
Lieberg once again on the carry.
First down, Roy.
And they'll say it's good enough for a Royal first down as he crosses the 44-yard line. 45 up to the 46, nearing the 47. Let's call it 46. And we are nearing the 1-minute mark. We've just hit it. A play or two should wrap things up here from South County 2000. Fake the handoff to Lieberg. Klott keeps it, pitches it dangerously backwards, grabbed out of the sky by another freshman, Cade Stotts. And the Royals going to take a timeout as Stotts is able to get it up to the 49-yard line, right between the 48 and 49. And I think Coach Sullivan wants these youngsters to get a chance to get a little more PT here under their belt. Mr. Cohn didn't look too bad at QB last week for the Badgers.
Not too bad. A little, maybe some adrenaline early when he was overthrowing some people, but looked like as the game went on, he was very good.
There's a guy named Favre that would do that once in a while.
Yeah,
Favre.
yeah.
I can't remember his name. Yeah.
He can't spell his own name, so I don't know.
Well, when you're from a city named K-I-L-N and you say kill,
yeah.
What do you expect? Yeah, there's a few times he overthrew receivers when he got a little excited.
Oh, sure.
They all do it at every level. But yeah, he settled down nicely, had a nice ball game, no interceptions. Mr. Taylor, 136 yards rushing, I believe, something like that.
Yep.
So, Central Michigan tomorrow. Here's the pitch back. Looks like Dillman's going to let the old halfback option fly. And it is going to be intercepted at the 32-yard line. And coming up with the pick for the Cardinals was Xander Rocco. How about that? Was it Rocco for sure? I think so. Did a little bit of everything tonight. So the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10. And maybe just take a knee and maybe wrap things up, huh? What do you think? Memorable moment of the game brought to us by Rapids Awards and More. Preserve our memorable moments with personalized glass engraving, magnetic name tags, trophies, and so much more. Maybe that Reed Dealman.
75-yard run.
75-yard run. I think we'll go with that.
I like that one, yep.
Okay. This memorable moment of the game brought to us by Rapids Awards and More. Preserve your memorable moments with Rapids Awards and More. 2010 Pepper Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids. Give them a holler at 715-421-4010. Reed Dealman on a nice little crossbuck that time. He went 75 yards. Gave the Royals their first lead of the season. Tied it at 6, and then Alex Sullivan made it 7-6. The Cardinals, really a nice third quarter. It's 22-14 at the break. And then 3 straight touchdowns put on the board. One a fumble return, one a punt return. Yep, Cardinals now in victory formation as they'll just take a snap, take a knee. They'll have to do it one more time unless they can draw this out for 6 seconds before they place it. Well, I'll tell you what, the umpire's doing a really good job. They're waiting for it to get under 25 seconds before he puts the ball down. They haven't even started the 25-second clock yet, so they don't have to make him take one more knee. So that can wrap things up, I believe, from Southwood County 2000. I think that's going to give us a chance to take our final timeout. We'll add up some numbers and bring you the scoring highlights. And we'll do all of that and more as our final score reads. The Thorp Cardinals 48, the Assumption Royals 20. We'll step out. You're listening to AM 1320, WFHR, as well as ZaleskiSports.com.
Now the continuing adventures of Captain Collision. Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course, of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident. And now the continuing adventures of Captain Collision.
Paper City Savings realizes the way we do banking is different for everyone, and that's why we provide the best of both worlds. We offer face-to-face personal customer service along with the latest in technology. Providing our customers with convenient banking to fit their lifestyle is important to us. You want the best of both worlds in banking? Look no further than Paper City Savings. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at Southwood County 2000, where the Cardinals and the Royals meet at center field and huddle things up, shake hands, and kneel down, and give a word of thanks that everybody came through this with their health intact. It was a good one in half number one. Let me tell you, back and forth we went. Started off at the 8:45 mark of the first quarter. Xander Rocco, one of his touchdowns, 2 yards up the middle. He was hit at the line of scrimmage and yet powered it in, capping a 5-play, 62-yard, 3-minute and 15-second drive. The 2-point conversion, however, was stopped, and Thorp had themselves a 6-0 lead. And then the Royals at the 7:18 mark got themselves their first lead of the year, a 75-yard, 3-play drive. And that 75 yards was all covered by Reed Dillman. Took 38 seconds. Alec Sullivan's PAT was good, and that was also our Rapids Awards and More memorable moment of the game as the Royals take their first lead of the year. They led it 7-6. Possession number 2 resulted in a touchdown for Thorp, as it was a 34-yard pass from Aiden Rosemeyer to Isaac Sumis. 7-play, 65-yard drive. The 2-point conversion was good as Rosemeyer hooked up with Logan Kreplin, and Thorp led it 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. Royals tied it back up again at the 9:51 mark of the second stanza. Jared Hartley, a quarterback sneak, right up the middle from a yard out. 10-play, 73-yard drive. Alex Sullivan's PAT tied things up at 14. And then Thorp went on a roll of 28 unanswered points. The first happening with 4:26 remaining in half number 1. Touchdown pass from Aiden Rosemeyer to Logan Kreplin that covered 36 yards. The entire drive was 63 yards, 7 plays and 5 penalties. Xander Rocco's 2-point run. He looked like he was stopped, but he was able to manage to bully his way into the zone, and Thorp led it 22-14 at the break. They put up 3 more scores in quarter number 3, however. With 6:57 to go, a 2-yard run by Aiden Rosemeyer. At the 5:54 mark, a 55-yard fumble return by Aiden Webster. And then at the 4:01 mark, a blocked punt by Isaac Sumis, picked up by Jack Sirichuk. And just like that, Thorp led it 42-14. Royals got on the board one more time as Derek Bathke rumbled 15 yards up the middle. 14 plays, 81 yards. PAT was no good, and it was 42-20 Thorp. And they would get on the board one more time as Xander Rocco weaved his way back and forth, ran 125 yards, got an official 61-yard touchdown jaunt out of it. Boy, he just worked his way from left to right, left to right, all the way, weaving his way down the field. and it was a beautiful run, just a one-play drive. PAT was intercepted in the end zone by Ryan Shaw, and the final score reads 48-20. Now with some of the final statistics, once again, here's my buddy Jim Brown.
Okay. Thank you, Randy. For the Thorp Cardinals, Xander Rocco ended up with 18 carries for 188 yards, so they held him down from his last big game. Total rushing, 32 carries, 243 yards for Thorp. Aiden Rosemeyer, 9 passes for 117 yards. Total for the team, 10 passes, 117 yards. And they had eight rushing first downs, 2 passing, 1 by penalty. Penalties, they had 12 penalties. I don't have them added up, but it looks like it's probably near 100 yards. For the Assumption Royals, Derek Bathke, nice second half, ended up with 14 carries for 125 yards. Reed Dillman had 3 for 85. Totals, Assumption, 43 carries, 246 rushing yards. Passing-wise, just 4 total passes for 6 yards. First downs, 9 by rushing and 2 by penalty. And just 3 penalties for Assumption for a total of 15 yards.
So that's going to wrap up those final stats from Southwood County 2000. I want to let Don know back at our studios that Trevor had to head down to the field and he won't be able to run the commercial breaks here, so just want to pass that along his way. Don, as always, doing a great job engineering our broadcasts, and once again he's keeping us updated, letting us know that the Royals' next opponent, Loyal, who will be coming here next week Thursday for a ball game against the Royals, is within 2 minutes of falling to Abbotsford. Right now they trail at 35-20. And we also heard tonight that the Lincoln Red Raiders picked up their first W.
Very good.
Went over to Titan Stadium, and they were able to knock off Oshkosh North, the Spartans, by the final of 27-9. So congratulations go out to Tony Biolo and the Lincoln Red Raiders to get their first W of the year. Latest update that comes from Milwaukee is that the Brewers right now, as they are in the middle of the 7th inning, lead the Cubbies by the score of 5-1. So busy time of year. 7 minutes. Keep things busy on AM 1320 as we will be heading to With Sports. Travis Wilson and the gang bringing you Football Friday Night, where you can catch all the scores from around the state. And we really enjoy that show, and we hope that you have the opportunity to tune in, listen, and enjoy it as well. We surely hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Thanks for putting up with some of the technical difficulties we had to put up with tonight. But great big thank you to Don Chesbro. Boy, just did a yeoman's job back in the studios, as always. And Loyal scored a touchdown, he tells me, in the last minute. Just seconds to go. Abbotsford up 35-28. So barring an onside kick and a miracle at the end, it looks like Loyal will be coming in with a loss to Abbotsford at the end of that ball game. So, Don, thank you. Great job as always. Jim Brown, always a pleasure to have you alongside.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you
always
for all of the help here tonight. So for all of our folks here and all of our sponsors, thank you, folks. We surely appreciate it. This is Randy Paul saying so long. You've been listening to AM 1320 WFHR. Couldn't make it.
Gotta get you a bigger tablet or laptop or something.